G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be giving you 10 tips that you must know to be good at GeoGuessr to become a pro player and to be very good with your guesses. So let's do this. First tip here, we are in Kansas in the USA, and if you see these white reflectors on stop sign signposts, then you're going to be in Kansas. Sometimes they can be circular as well, they can be rectangular like this of course, and most of the time they show up on stop signs in rural areas, not so much urban but more in the rural areas. So see this, you're going to send in Kansas. Next one here, we are on the route of 240 in Chile, and this is a road specific clue. If you see these like purple lupine flowers, I think they're called, but we just call them purple flowers in the community. You see these flowers, they're pretty common. As you see, they're all down here, all down here. You see these flowers, you're going to be on this road in Chile. The one just running east-west, it's a short stretch of road, just down by these islands. This road right here, just down here, there's Puerto Montt, so it's just down from Puerto Montt down by these islands. Very good clue to go, and you're going to be somewhere on this road between El Balsio down to the intersection with the 7. So yep, good tip. Next one here, we are in Asturias, one of the northern autonomous communities in Spain, and if you see this GeoGuessr with this little logo, it's like a flower with, I don't know, like 10 to 12 like petal things, and this little white rectangle underneath. This logo thing is pretty common, or somewhat common, on bins in Asturias, and is specific to there. So if you do see it, you know you can be in Asturias, which, if you don't know, is this autonomous community up here in northern Spain. This one where my Gijon is right through here. You'll find those GeoGuessr bins around in this autonomous community. Next one, we are in Wales in the UK, and if you see Araf along with slow written on roads like near curves, as we can see it here as well, Araf and slow. Slow is the English translation of Araf, which means stop in Welsh. So this is a Welsh word, and obviously if you see that, you can only be in Wales in UK. So pretty good clue, one to easily get Wales, and one that really helps me out when I'm in the UK. Next one here, we are in Irkutsk city in eastern Russia, and this is a very good tip to know when you're in urban Russia, because urban Russia can be very difficult. But if you see these orange fences with these interesting kind of designs, these fences are only going to be in Irkutsk in Russia. No other city in Russia will have these fences. As you can see, they're kind of common. They're around here, over there as well. But yeah, there's a big line of them here. They actually are somewhat common as well. You might not see them in every lock, but in probably half the locks here in Irkutsk, you will see these fences. And it's a very good tip to know, one you really should know when you are in Russia. Next one here, we are in the Sulawesi in Indonesia, and this pole top is a kind of unique to a couple of provinces in Indonesia. This crossbar with, instead of just being a triangle, it's more of a trapezium with this side here, like an additional side, rather than just meeting like that, they have like an additional side through like that. So this pole top, with a symmetrical obviously, is found in central Sulawesi, North Sulawesi, and I think Gorontalo up there. So that sort of like northern half of Sulawesi. So yeah, this is a pretty helpful poll, and one that will definitely guarantee you some nice schools in Indonesia. Next one here, we are in the state where Port Harcourt is in southeastern Nigeria. I don't actually know the name of the state, but we are there. And one good thing to know about this state is that you'll have all blue tuk-tuks. There are like one other state that has mostly blue tuk-tuks, but with like a white window frame. Well, here they are fully blue. Like you can see, there's another one here, and it's a fully blue tuk-tuk. So if you see a fully blue one, you're going to be around somewhere Port Harcourt, somewhere in that state around Port Harcourt in Nigeria, when you are in Nigeria with obviously the follow car and the Google car. But yeah, obviously they do have yellow tuk-tuks here as well, as you can see. So don't just rule out this place if you just see yellow tuk-tuks. But blue tuk-tuks, if you do see them, you will be in this state in southeastern Nigeria. So good to know. Next one here, we are in eastern South Africa in KwaZulu-Natal. If you know South Africa, you know we're driving left. We've got this Google car, sun's obviously in the north, and things like that. And if you have a lot of sugarcane plantation, as you can see here, we've got fields of it, This sugarcane plantation is mostly seen in the eastern parts of South Africa. Most notably, I'd say around this belt around here, south of Eswatini down to Durban, and also up this way, I think, as well, and over here, kind of. So just around this area, sort of South Africa, you'll find this sugarcane. And you should be guaranteed some nice scores if you do see these plants, because South Africa can be a bit difficult to region guess sometimes. This tip will certainly give you some nice scores. We're almost done here. This is another tip. We are here on the Barkly Highway in Australia. Now, you may remember that in one of my older tips videos, this road used to be only Gen 3, but now it's Gen 4. It was covered last year in July. And the 2018 coverage in Gen 3, there was a leaf on the camera. So it was easy to get this road, obviously, in Australia. It's an east-to-west road with a leaf on the camera. Now it's got this Gen 4. What to do? It kind of looks like the same as other roads. Well, on most of the coverage in the Northern Territory part of Barkly Highway, you have this little black cord thing, which is a bit hard to see with my arrow in the way, but that black cord thing is only going to be found on Barkly Highway in the Northern Territory. So that's now the new meta for the Gen 4 coverage on this highway. If you do see it, you're going to be on the Northern Territory part of Barkly Highway, because beware, Barkly Highway does go into Queensland, into Mount Isa, where the leaf does extend over there, but this will not. So good tip to know in Australia and an easy state guess. And the last tip here is one of the unique street signs in New Zealand. It's the one in Whangarei, sorry, I can't pronounce that. It's in the northern part of New Zealand, like north of Auckland. And the unique thing about this one is the arrow, but more this W kind of sign, which is obviously easy to remember because Whangarei begins with W. That's easy to remember. There's lots of other street sign metas in New Zealand, so I might leave a link to Plunkett Guide for New Zealand and Simon Goose's document, because he's got all these street signs down packed in a document. There's a bunch to learn. They're all very useful. But this is one of them, and if you see it, you'll be in Whangarei, which, if you don't know where it is exactly, is right here, just in the northern part of New Zealand, right up here. There's Auckland, just up here. So, yep. If I just drop it in, for example, because all these street signs will be like this. If I drop it in like here or something, and I go to find the street sign here, it will just be not too far away. And like, yeah, there it is. So, for example, we have the little W's are a bit smaller there, but they are visible and have the signature trait for this city in New Zealand. So yeah, guys, that will conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like down below if you do enjoy these videos. Subscribe to stay for more of these videos. The shorts will be coming out, more tips videos, more GeoGuessr content, more everything. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.